Okay guys, we are back at North Farm Haven. We are back at the blackberries, which again, I believe they are Chester blackberries. I believe that's what they're called. I know it starts with a C. I think it's Chester. They are thornless, which is wonderful. Got tons of berries up on here. We still got blooms coming. You can see the berries all the way up here, about 7 foot up there at the top. I won't be able to obviously get those, so birds will enjoy some of our berries. I do want you to notice though, from last month to this month, just the amount of shade. Again, my tunnel is 5 foot wide. The privacy fence over here is 6 foot tall. The garden stakes that I used are 7 foot, and I'm only 5'2", so I'm about right here. So they've been nailed. They've been hammered down into the ground about 1.5 feet. And then I use cattle panels across the top. This was repurposed, reused, and a tree did fall on this part, which is why you've got some dead bushes, and I've had to use these cheaper wooden stakes to hold up the middle. But just an idea. It cost me probably $20–25, and the cost was mostly for the 1, 2, 3. I have four of these 7 foot stakes. That's what the majority of the cost is these stakes. So I've got the blackberries coming from both sides. They go up and over, nice and shady. It's a lot cooler under here. That's why the dogs like to hang out underneath here a lot of the times. I will start picking our blackberries in another probably week or two. Still got blooms coming, which is nice. I'm sure that we'll be having blackberries for weeks hopefully to come. I will be selling them by the pint. I will tell you, this type of blackberry is very simple to have. I have people who I've given some to, people who have sold some to, the actual plants, who've had trouble with not having a green thumb, not being able to keep things alive, and theirs are doing well. So hopefully, if you are looking into blackberries, this is something that I bought at a nursery local to me. They insist that they were great, and I started with 4. Now I've got hundreds and probably thousands of berries this year. I do have wild thorn berries in the back. I leave those for the deer. These are the ones that we use. These are the ones I'll use for jams, for currants, for my mead, all different kinds of stuff. Here's my puppy. And just to go over how I would suggest, it's not too late to put some in. You probably will not get any, I would not think you're going to get any blooms this year. They will spread. Again, start with 4 plants. I didn't even start here. I had replanted them from another location. After about 2 years in the first location, this has been 6 years total from the time I purchased them until now. This is the 6th year. And this is the kind of crop I have. And again, hundreds on this, between this side and the other side. Plus, I think I sold or gave away over 50 plants this year. I still have some I can dig up. And I actually have a friend who I'll be taking some to. And we're going to pick some blueberries at her house and exchange her some more blackberry plants. But just to let you know, if you do get some, again, like this little one here, this is a real good one that'll be transplanted. It's obviously coming from a runner. So when I dig that up next week, there it is. See, I can see the runner here. I can see the root it's coming from. I'll cut it. You can see it's going right to this. I'll cut it about here and leave that and take this whole plant. What I suggest when people plant them, dig your hole, dig it about 1.5 times the width, 1.5 times the depth that you need. Fill the whole hole with water, then put the plant in, loosely pack in the dirt around it, step around the edge, make sure it's kind of secure in there. For the next week to 10 days, you want to, first thing in the morning, go around and just make sure it's saturated. The roots. Don't worry about those leaves. You don't want to worry about this. You want to worry about the roots, those first week to 2 weeks tops. After that, don't worry about it. These do not get watered. We're in a drought right now. we got a lot of water the last 2 weeks, but we still are in drought conditions. So these are not drought resistant. I don't want to say that, but they're actually handling the drought really well. And I actually had somebody mention today to me who got some how well they're handling it. They're great for the bees. I usually have bees out here all day on them. Do not water them during the day. The sun will burn these. If they are in direct sun, like mine there on the top, by July, the heat of the summer, they're going to start burning. Just because we get so much sun, and it's just so hot here. So if they're in the direct sun, just know that by the heat of summer, you're going to lose that crop there on the top. I don't really worry about it because it is a hobby farm right now. If I had it to do over, I probably would move them somewhere else so they're not getting direct heat or direct sun during the heat of the day. But I don't worry about it right now, and I still will get the crop underneath what's down here, what you can see in the shade, because right now this is our heat of the day. These are going to have to be tied up, but all these under here, especially the plants here to the left, these are still going to be producing, and I'll probably get at least a month's worth of production out of these. Maybe a month and a half, but at least until mid-July. I do still have, I don't know if I pointed out, but I do still have more blooms. Haven't even looked at the ones in the backyard yet. There's one that just bloomed. I can see right here because I can still see some flowers. So that's great because it tells you how long you're going to have them. I'll post some more next week when I've got the baby out here. I call her the baby. She's 3, but when she's out here, Hannah will be out here helping me. We do sell the harvest aprons, both for adults and for children. We'll be using those not only here, but next week when I go to my friends to pick some blueberries. It works great when you're picking. We've used them for apples, pears, figs. I'm trying to think of what else walnuts we've picked. Anything that you're picking, our tomatoes, it's just such a great idea. If you're interested in the harvest aprons, I'm going to get those loaded up hopefully soon. But it's a great idea. It's kind of the same idea if you've ever seen anybody use an egg apron. It's that same idea, but used especially for kids. If you take your kids anywhere, pick your own strawberries, pick your own this, that, it's great because it keeps their hands free. But again, Chester blackberries, keep a watch out. I'll be selling the pints. I think right now, just from looking at the going prices right now, I think we're looking at probably $5.50 a pint. I may do 2 pints for $10. Don't quote me on that yet, but I'll be posting those prices coming up. And as more of our vegetables and fruits come available, I will let you know. Hope you guys enjoy it.